Have you ever had that strange moment where you stop for a second and wonder, did I really choose this? Maybe it happened this morning. You stood in front of the refrigerator deciding what to eat. Eggs or toast, tea or coffee. It felt simple. You chose coffee. But then a strange thought appears. Did you actually choose coffee? Or was the decision already determined, long before you even opened the fridge? Your brain, your genes, your past experiences, the laws of physics. Some scientists have argued something unsettling, that free will, the feeling that you are choosing, might just be an illusion, that every decision you make, every word you speak, every step you take, was already fixed by the state of the universe, billions of years ago. Imagine that for a moment. The Big Bang explodes into existence nearly 14 billion years ago. Particles scatter through space like billiard balls, and if the universe is perfectly deterministic, like a giant cosmic machine, then every motion of every particle follows strict mathematical rules, which means the moment you were born, the moment you took your first step, the moment you chose coffee instead of tea, all of it was already written into the equations of physics, like a movie already filmed. You are just watching it play. For centuries, many physicists believed exactly this. The universe, they said, is like a clock, perfect, predictable, unbreakable. If you knew the position and motion of every particle, you could predict the entire future. This idea was famously imagined by a thought experiment called Laplace's demon. Picture an all-knowing intelligence floating above the universe. It knows where every atom is. It knows how fast every particle is moving. With that knowledge, it could calculate everything. Every hurricane, every star explosion, every thought in your mind, and every decision you will ever make. In that universe, free will cannot exist, because the future is already determined. But then something strange happened in the early 20th century. Physicists began studying the smallest things in reality, atoms, electrons, photons of light, and what they discovered shook the foundations of science itself, because at the deepest level of nature, reality stopped behaving like a clock. Instead, it started behaving like a mystery. Experiments began showing something impossible. Particles didn't always follow predictable paths. Sometimes they behaved like waves, sometimes like particles. Sometimes they seemed to choose randomly between possibilities. This strange new science became known as quantum mechanics, and it changed everything. Suddenly the universe no longer looked like a rigid machine. It looked uncertain, probabilistic, open. Instead of predicting exactly what will happen, quantum physics can only tell us the probability of what might happen. Imagine rolling a die. You know the possible outcomes, but you cannot predict the exact number. Nature itself seemed to roll dice. This idea disturbed even the greatest scientists. Albert Einstein famously protested. He said God does not play dice with the universe. Einstein believed reality must still be deterministic, underneath the randomness. He suspected that hidden variables, unknown forces, were secretly controlling everything. But decades of experiments kept pushing physics in a different direction, and then a revolutionary idea appeared, a theorem that would challenge our deepest assumptions about reality. It was proposed by physicist John Bell in 1964. Bell asked a daring question: what if Einstein was right? What if hidden variables secretly determine quantum outcomes? Could we test that idea? For the first time in history, physicists had a way to check. Bell derived a mathematical inequality. If the universe is deterministic, controlled by hidden variables, then certain correlations between particles must obey a strict limit. But if quantum mechanics is correct, those limits could be violated. This meant something astonishing. Reality itself could reveal whether the universe is deterministic or fundamentally unpredictable. So scientists performed the experiments. Again and again and again, particles were separated across space. Measurements were made in different directions, and every time, the same shocking result appeared. Bell's inequality was violated. Nature refused to behave like a deterministic machine. Something deeper was happening. Quantum particles seemed to share correlations that could not be explained by hidden deterministic variables. The universe, at its deepest level, seemed to contain genuine randomness. But here's where the story becomes even more fascinating, because the experiments contained a subtle assumption, an assumption so ordinary we rarely notice it. The scientists performing the measurements had to choose how to measure the particles. They could rotate detectors, change measurement settings, select different orientations, and Bell's theorem assumed something crucial, that the experimenters were free to choose those settings. Free, not predetermined by hidden forces. But what if that assumption itself is wrong? What if the universe secretly determines everything, including the experimenter's choices? In that case, Bell's inequality could be violated, even in a deterministic universe. This strange possibility is called superdeterminism. In superdeterminism, nothing is truly free. Not the particle, not the experiment, not even the scientist deciding which button to press. Everything is correlated by hidden cosmic variables going all the way back to the Big Bang. At first glance, this sounds like a solution. Maybe determinism survives after all. But many physicists were deeply uncomfortable with this idea, because it creates an almost conspiratorial universe. Imagine this scenario. A scientist randomly chooses to rotate a detector left instead of right, but in a superdeterministic universe, that choice was secretly predetermined billions of years ago. The detector, the scientist's brain, the particle being measured, all perfectly coordinated by hidden cosmic variables, as if the universe itself is staging a massive illusion. Some physicists compared it to a cosmic conspiracy. Every experiment we perform would already be rigged from the beginning of time, and yet this strange possibility could not be easily ruled out, which brings us to one of the most fascinating developments in modern physics, a concept known as the free will theorem. It was proposed by mathematician John Conway and physicist Simon Cochin. Their conclusion was shocking. If humans truly have free will in choosing measurement settings, then quantum particles must also possess a form of freedom, not consciousness, not intention, but freedom from predetermined outcomes. Their theorem suggests something extraordinary. The universe may not be a rigid machine. Instead, reality may contain genuine open possibilities. The future may not exist yet. It may only crystallize the moment choices are made. Think about that for a moment. Right now, as you sit watching this video, the future might not be fixed. It might be unfolding, decision by decision, choice by choice, not just for humans, but for the universe itself. And this raises a profound question. If the laws of physics allow genuine unpredictability, could that be the tiny opening through which free will enters reality? Or is randomness just randomness? After all, a random coin flip is not a choice, but perhaps something deeper is happening, because the human brain itself operates in a strange place between order and chaos. Neurons fire electrically, chemicals flow through synapses, signals bounce across networks of billions of cells. Some scientists believe quantum processes might influence these microscopic events, tiny fluctuations, amplified by the complex dynamics of the brain, like a whisper becoming an avalanche. And if that's true, then maybe your decisions are not predetermined like clockwork. Maybe they emerge from a delicate balance between physical law and genuine openness. But before we go further, we need to confront a deeper mystery, because quantum physics doesn't just challenge determinism. It challenges our understanding of reality itself. Particles appear to exist in multiple states at once. Events seem to remain undefined until measured. Observation plays a strange role in shaping outcomes. And some interpretations suggest something even stranger, that reality itself might not fully exist until it is observed. Which leads us to a haunting possibility. What if the universe is not a finished script? What if it is more like an improvisation, a cosmic story unfolding in real time? And if that's true, then your choices might be part of how the universe writes its future. In Part 2, we will explore the experiments, paradoxes, and Nobel Prize-winning discoveries that push this idea even further toward a radical question that physicists are still debating today. What if consciousness and quantum reality are connected in ways we barely understand? And what if the freedom you feel is not an illusion at all, but a fundamental feature of the universe itself? Because the deeper we look into reality, the more the universe begins to resemble something astonishing. Not a machine, but a mystery, and we are only beginning to understand it. So imagine this for a moment. You are sitting quietly in a room. Nothing dramatic is happening. Just you, your thoughts, and the quiet hum of the world around you. Yet inside your mind, billions of neurons are firing every second. Tiny electrical sparks flash through intricate networks of cells. Signals leap across microscopic gaps called synapses. Chemicals surge and fade like tides. And somehow, from this vast ocean of activity, A thought appears, a decision, a choice. You decide to move your hand, and your hand moves. It feels simple, natural, but hidden inside that simple act lies one of the deepest mysteries in science. Did you truly choose to move your hand, or was the decision already determined by physical processes unfolding inside your brain? For many years, scientists believed the answer was clear. Your brain, after all, is made of atoms. Atoms obey the laws of physics, and if those laws are deterministic, then your thoughts must also be determined, like dominoes falling in a line, one event causing the next. But quantum physics changed that picture, because deep inside the atoms that make up your brain, reality behaves very differently than we expected. Electrons do not travel along precise paths. Particles exist in clouds of probability. Events occur that cannot be predicted with certainty, only with likelihood. This means that at the smallest scales of nature, the universe is not a clockwork machine. It is something more like a field of possibilities. And the future is not a single path. It is a landscape of potential outcomes. Now imagine standing at the edge of that landscape, countless paths stretching into the distance, some bright, some shadowed, some leading somewhere wonderful, others somewhere uncertain. Which one becomes real? That is the question. Physicists discovered something extraordinary when studying quantum systems. Until a measurement is made, the system exists in a superposition of possibilities. Not one outcome, but many, like a coin spinning in the air, heads and tails at the same time. Only when the coin lands, only when the measurement happens, does reality settle into a single outcome. This strange transition is known as the collapse of the wave function. But here's the strange part. No one fully understands why it happens, or how. For nearly a century, physicists have debated this mystery. Some believe the collapse is triggered by interaction with the environment. Others suggest reality splits into many parallel branches, the famous many worlds interpretation. But another possibility has always lingered in the background, a possibility that connects directly to the idea of free will. What if observation itself plays a role? What if the act of measurement, the act of choosing how to observe, influences which possibility becomes reality? To explore this idea, scientists began performing increasingly strange experiments designed to push quantum mechanics to its limits. One of the most famous is called the delayed choice experiment. It was originally proposed by physicist John Wheeler. Wheeler imagined a bizarre situation. A photon of light travels through an experiment. Along the way, it encounters a device that could reveal whether it behaved like a particle or a wave. But the twist is this. The decision about how to measure the photon is made after the photon has already entered the experiment. Think about that. The photon is already on its journey, yet the measurement choice happens later. And incredibly, the outcome still adjusts itself to match the measurement, as if the photon somehow knew what would be asked of it. This doesn't mean particles have minds, but it does suggest something deeply unsettling about reality. The past may not be fully determined until the present measurement occurs. In other words, the universe might not finalize events until they are observed. Reality might be less like a recorded film, and more like a story still being written. And that idea becomes even stranger when we look at a Nobel Prize-winning set of experiments performed in the 21st century. In 2022, the Nobel Prize in Physics was awarded to 3 scientists for groundbreaking work, testing quantum entanglement and Bell inequalities. These experiments confirmed something remarkable. When 2 particles become entangled, their properties remain mysteriously connected even when separated by vast distances. Measure one particle here, and the other instantly reflects that measurement somewhere else. Einstein once called this spooky action at a distance. He believed it proved quantum theory must be incomplete. Yet decades of experiments have confirmed again and again, entanglement is real, and it obeys the strange rules predicted by quantum mechanics. But these experiments also strengthened an even deeper conclusion. The correlations between particles cannot be explained by hidden predetermined variables. Nature truly contains irreducible unpredictability. The future is not completely fixed, and this brings us back to the question we began with: free will. Because if the universe truly contains fundamental openness, then determinism, the idea that every event is predetermined, begins to crumble. Yet randomness alone cannot explain free will. After all, if your decisions were purely random, that wouldn't feel like freedom either. It would feel like chaos. So the real mystery lies somewhere in between. between rigid determinism and pure randomness. And this is where the human brain becomes fascinating. Your brain is not a simple machine. It is one of the most complex systems known in the universe. Roughly 86 billion neurons, trillions of connections, signals constantly interacting in non-linear ways. Small influences can cascade into large effects. A single neuron firing slightly earlier or later can change entire patterns of activity. And because of this complexity, tiny quantum fluctuations might sometimes tip the balance. A microscopic event, amplified through neural networks, becoming a macroscopic decision, like a tiny pebble triggering an avalanche on a mountain slope. Some scientists believe this delicate edge between order and chaos might allow room for genuine choice, not predetermined, not random, but emergent, arising from the dynamic interaction of countless physical processes. In this view, free will is not something outside physics. It is something that emerges from it. Like consciousness itself, like life, like intelligence, complex patterns arising from simple laws. And perhaps the universe needed such complexity in order for freedom to exist. Think about the long story of the cosmos. Nearly 14 billion years ago, the universe begins with a burst of energy. Particles form, stars ignite, galaxies spiral through space. Inside stars, heavier elements are forged: carbon, oxygen, iron. Eventually those elements scatter across the cosmos. They become planets, oceans, atmospheres, and on at least one small world, life appears, life evolves. Simple cells become complex organisms. Creatures begin sensing their environment, then thinking, then imagining, and eventually, a species appears that can ask questions about the universe itself, a species capable of reflecting on its own choices. That species is us, you, right now, listening to this story. And here is the astonishing thought. Perhaps the universe needed billions of years to create beings capable of genuine choice, not just particles following laws, but minds capable of shaping the future. If that is true, then free will may not be an illusion at all. It may be one of the most remarkable phenomena the universe has ever produced, a new layer of reality emerging from cosmic evolution. And yet, the mystery remains, because we still do not fully understand how consciousness arises. We do not know exactly how decisions form in the brain, and we do not yet know whether quantum processes truly influence thought. But the door has opened. Physics no longer forces us into a deterministic universe. The future may not be completely written, and that realization changes something profound, because if the future is not fixed, then your choices matter in a very real way. Each decision becomes a branching point, a moment where possibilities narrow into reality. You choosing to learn something today, you choosing kindness, you choosing courage instead of fear. Tiny decisions, but multiplied across billions of lives, they shape the future of the world, perhaps even the future of the universe. And maybe that is why the question of free will has fascinated thinkers for centuries, not just scientists, philosophers, writers, artists, because at its heart, the question is deeply personal. Are we passengers on a predetermined ride, or are we participants in creating the future? Quantum physics does not give a final answer, but it gives something equally powerful. It gives possibility, the possibility that reality itself is not fully decided, the possibility that the universe is still unfolding, and that consciousness, your consciousness, is part of that unfolding story. Which brings us back to the simple question we started with. When you chose coffee instead of tea this morning, was that decision already written into the fabric of the cosmos, or did something new enter the universe at that moment? A choice, a genuine act of will. Physics may continue debating this question for decades, perhaps centuries, but there is something beautiful about the uncertainty, because it reminds us that the universe is not fully understood. It still holds mysteries, deep ones, and among those mysteries may be one of the most extraordinary ideas ever imagined. That the universe does not just produce stars and galaxies, it produces freedom. So the next time you pause before making a decision, consider the possibility that in that quiet moment, something profound is happening, not just inside your mind, but in reality itself. A path is being chosen, a future is being created, and the universe, for the briefest instant, is waiting to see what you will do next.